In this video, I'm gonna give you my top 5 binge-worthy TV shows that are on right now, that are some of the hottest ones, and in my opinion, the best ones that you should spend some of your binging time over the holiday break. Check it out, let me know what you think, and please suggest if there was one that you think is binge-worthy over the holidays that I didn't include in here. Let's go. Alright guys, thanks for watching this. This is going to be a little bit different than my other videos. Zero education here, just entertainment. This is really the only way that I, slow down at night. This is the only way I shut off my brain. This is the only really thing that calms me down, and just the only way I could find that I could ease out and turn off my brain at night by watching some of these shows that just are cool and grab my attention. So let's get right into it. Number 1 show that I would recommend that you watch if you're planning on binge watching something this holiday season, by far, number 1, Yellowstone. So this is kind of cool and funny because for a long time people have been telling me how great this show is, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna watch some cowboy with Kevin Costner, are you kidding me? And then last year when season 4 came out, everybody was just going crazy over it, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I was hooked. So I saw all 4 seasons in literally the span of about a month or 5 weeks. Was all caught up and it was awesome. And now season 5 is on and I'm all caught up on that one. I think it's episode 5. It's amazing. It is just awesome. It's great entertainment, action, ass kicking. It's funny, it's drama, it's crying, it's got everything. If you have a lot of extra time, again, these are 4 seasons and now we're in season 5, so it's gonna take some time for you to get through all of that. But even if you don't go through the whole thing, get started. I promise you, you're gonna like it. It is good. Number 2, I would say that is my favorite right now. Okay, I'm not going back years and years, just what's going on right now. This is a show that you probably have not heard much about. It's not very popular in the popular media or whatever. You just don't see it very often. I stumbled across it because of watching something else, and this is called Gangs of London. Now this is on AMC Plus, so you have to have that subscription, which I definitely think it's worth it. I think it's only like $5 a month. Just get it for a month, go through all of it. It's on season 2 now, halfway through the season. So maybe you want to wait till the whole season is done and then go and subscribe and binge it all. But it is crazy. Like if you like super crazy action and shooting and just gangs of London just killing each other and super cool story behind it, and it's just a lot of crazy action, pretty rough. So if you're into that kind of stuff, if you like that kind of adrenaline and that like super packed action, I think you will love it. So give it a chance, because I think if I remember correctly, this episode 1 wasn't all that great because it just kind of sets the scene and lets you know what everybody's at and what they're doing. But 2nd and 3rd episode, it gets crazy. So if you're into that kind of craziness and super action, give that a shot. Gangs of London on AMC Plus. All right, let's go to number 3. So number 3 for me right now, with what's going on, this is gonna have to be White Lotus. I know some of you are going, Jesus Christ, come on, seriously, honestly. And I know, I get it. It's not one of those shows that are like gonna blow your mind, but it's just something about it that it just kind of hooks you. And I think it's just the way it's done. It's just the stupidity of everyday life. Like they really look at like just stuff that honestly could happen on a vacation or within families, just things that some people might go through on a day-to-day basis. It's crazy. Like it seems kind of chill, but then there's got like punches that are like it's just that kind of show. I think it's a little bit lighter, but then at times it's really like punch you in the face. It's 2 seasons. We just got done finishing season 2 that just ended Sunday. And I have to say that season 2 was better than season 1 and better actors. So And the cool thing about it is there's no connection between season 1 or season 2. Very, very slight connection. There's only one couple from season 1 that's in season 2. Other than that, everything is totally separate. So even if you just watch season 2, you're really gonna be able to follow it just fine. You're not gonna really miss anything from season 1. But I really think it's worth to see season 1 as well. If nothing else, it's just set in beautiful Hawaii and just beautiful, beautiful scenery. But definitely check that out. I think that's a fun, kind of an easy watch, and just different, just something a little bit out there. So number 4 on the list, this is one of my favorite ones, and this is Jack Ryan is coming back with the new season this, like in the next 2 weeks. It's right in between Christmas and New Year's. That's on Prime Video. I've watched the previous 2 seasons. This is gonna be season 3. I love it. If you love action, you love spy stuff, you know, just really, really cool show. And I think it's only like 8 episodes. So I remember season 2, I binge watched that in one night. Like it came on at 6 p.m. and I was done by like 1 or 2 a.m. Like just done in one night. I love it so much. I could watch through the whole thing. So if you love spy stuff, if you love anything like that, and who doesn't love Jack Ryan, you know, spy movies, great series. So if you want something a little bit lighter and shorter, that could be done in one night. All right, so now because you're stuck to the end, number 5 is something that's a little bit different, but man, it's so fun, and it's almost impossible for you not to like it. It's light, it's motivational, it's emotional, it's got a little bit of everything in it, and it's got one of my favorite actors, man, and it's kind of like a documentary, right? So it's called Welcome to Rex FM, okay? So this is actor Ryan Reynolds, which by far one of my favorite actors, and this guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Robert blah blah blah, something I cannot pronounce his last name. These 2 guys got together with all of their Hollywood money, and they went and bought a shitty soccer team in Wales. And the goal of this purchase of them is to transform this little soccer team and build them up and get them up into the English Premier League, which is a mega step. Like it's a huge, it's like the biggest thing that any of these teams want. Because in the English Premier League, there's 4 tiers. Boom, boom, boom. The top tier, then second, third, fourth. And then you go down to where this team is in like the 5th league or something. So their goal, and they showed the whole thing from the beginning, how the idea came together to buy this soccer club, why this soccer club, how they got the financing, how they got together, how they tucked each other into it. And then it takes them through to 2 seasons really, or I think it's 1 season of it takes them through the whole season of that first, you know, year that they have together, and how hard they're trying to get this team relegated up into the higher league so they can get into the English Premier League. And it's awesome. I mean, you get to see so much cool stuff that I never knew about the actors, about soccer, about the club, and all the local people, and how emotional it gets and what they go through, and how much these local people are invested emotionally into their soccer club. Like that's the only thing they care about in that town. Like there's nothing else. And it's just amazing to see that transformation and that process and everything that they go through, how they have to hire and fire people, Lego players, get new players, Lego coaches, get new coaches so they can restructure and build it up. So, and if you love these 2 actors, it's impossible not to like it. I cried in like 6 of the 12 episodes. I laughed through the rest of them. It's just so much cool stuff. But again, it's not going to be for everybody. A couple of the episodes are a little bit slow. 1 or 2 is like completely off topic. But most of it, the essence of the show is super awesome. And again, Ryan Reynolds and Robert, whatever his last name is, make it super funny and entertaining. And I think you guys will love it. And I just found out before I recorded this video, I had to go Google it and research it. They will do a season 2. And I am super excited about that. And now I'm following this team on my little notification. So every week I'm notified on how their team is doing, if they're winning, if they're losing, if they're scoring, because now I want to follow them all the way through and see how they do until season 2 comes out so I can see it all. That's it, guys. Those are my top 5. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you get to watch any of them. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything I should be watching. Other than that, happy holidays, have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next year.